Hello, everybody. Soren here. Yeah, you looks like you can eventually get the Hog's Head black.
I want that drooling on the book, though.
That's the truth. But welcome back to Be Family Gaming. That was random, but timing.
You doing the intro as I notice the boar's head, okay?
You're not wrong. But time to work on some more storyline. I emphasize storyline. Regroup with Professor Fick. Okay, this might have more than one thing in it. Oh, that's right. I didn't let anything load up yet when I saved. Discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts. Usually in a locket, it's a picture.
Well, it is kind of.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Being a little bit of a smart ass.
I couldn't agree more.
Have you had flying glass on this character yet?
No, I have not. It's one of the things I'll be happy about because that's when we'll start having a lot of stuff happening off stream, off record. I mean, so used to streaming anymore.
Revelio.
But I will be doing a little bit of the runaround now, just so I can get stuff on the way through. Nice part is there was an update. There's been a lot of optimizations again. Hopefully it actually helps more than the last one did. Well, I guess we're lucky because our 4K TV is limited at 60 frames. So we're not getting the high frame rate hit issues.
Yeah, it's not hooked into my screen.
Revelio.
That's the truth. Her desktop screen can go up to 144. But don't get me wrong, this would look smooth on it. Dude, star of the day.
Nothing in your office, man.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Serona and the patrons of the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the
Yeah, this
goblins
just
at
goes
Gringotts?
into
I
showing
do
the other
not.
paths.
Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest
I'm
of
just not
beings,
worried
but they have
about
a
on the
great deal of
later runs
integrity.
that we
No,
plan to do.
I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure.
Again, I like the version of the
but I
crest
do
on the
not
map.
know where
too.
it leads.
It leads to the library.
I'm sorry, the Slytherin
restricted
snake just
section,
now
to
looks
be
like a
precise.
viper to me.
And a bit beyond. I see traces of
Considering
magic
the
there on
basilisk's
the
supposed to be
map.
venomous, it kind of makes
I
sense.
suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I
Sorry, we
appreciate
actually have
your
snakes in real life.
enthusiasm,
We just
and
don't
I'm
have
eager to
venomous
discover
snakes.
what we may find there as
Making up
well.
Pokemon.
But If our experience at
I'm sorry, I was being
Gringotts,
literal.
let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything,
So Piper?
it's that the
Yeah, I thought
path
you
we're
said Piper.
on is terribly dangerous.
Yeah,
I'd like you to work
Not
with
thinking
Professor
the right
Hackett a
one. What
bit
is his name?
before we continue.
But, sir, how dangerous could the library be?
Hold
Perhaps
on,
we're
let
only
me figure
after a
this out.
book.
Perhaps we are only
That's not
after
the
a
one I was
book,
thinking of, actually.
but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed
That
your
one.
defensive magic further,
Hold on.
come and see me. I'll let Professor Hackett
I
know
don't
to
remember its
expect
name.
you.
The grass type snake? Yeah. I gotta report to Professor Hackett.
What's it? No.
Revelio.
Superior. Can't imagine what that would do for me.
Might some kind soul help me?
I'm torn because I want to do the side quest right now, but I know right now it's not the best idea.
Ooh.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor
Sorry,
Fig
that was a bad
indicated a
one.
certain
Yes, it
urgency
was.
to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems Crossed Wands
Of all
isn't as
things,
secret as it's believed to be.
These are the only ones I'm gonna have to do in this video, or stuff that's required. Hopefully I don't have too much trouble with the duel this time.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is
There's such
something
thing as trying too hard. Thanks,
hard.
Ominous.
We're in the same freaking house, bud. You should be going, thank you for the points.
Thanks for the good rap. Or is it because you weren't saving your own skin, you were kicking their ass?
Oh no.
Revelio.
Not trying to do that the first day of classes.
Yeah, first day of school, I'd kill a troll. Saying high standards for other students.
You need to be able to kill a troll by the third day.
I think so.
Oh, come on.
We shall
We're being
see who
lenient.
shows up.
Somebody else sit down there first.
I know, Sebastian. I know.
Hello, Lucan. May
Somebody
I
get
use the
on there
training
first.
dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. That's it!
Now, this is the thing that
Good
you
one.
have a little advantage playing on PS5. Is the little speaker in the gamepad actually has little sounds for doing this. With casting different spells.
Excellent form!
I don't know if we try to keep the cookie
I'd say that's
shut,
enough
making
practice.
It better or
You
worse
looked
on
good
the
out there.
milk.
Thank you, Lucan.
Fair
I
enough.
say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another
Wanna ignore
round?
it before I close it.
I'm good.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
We got you.
Brilliant. Are you
I'll
dueling
put
with a
it
partner?
bluntly.
Too loud.
Yes, Natty.
I'll let it be
Then let's
Natty.
get to it.
We always let it be Nazi.
Ready to get
past the
thrashed?
first one.
Apologies in advance.
Not a Hufflepuff in sight this time.
There goes my wager.
You're better than that.
Levioso! I'm the one! Levioso! Arrest the momentum!
Just gotta work on getting rid of one of them.
Act like the winner! Levioso! Levioso! Come on, jiggle!
So there's one.
Descending!
No, she's not. Shoot. No, she is. Wasting all these potions, but what can I do? At this point. I'm sorry, I'm being a little more ruthless
Glad I didn't bet on that one.
in the end to make sure I win. Thing is, some of those tactics you can't really do against
I
multiple
gave it my
foes
all.
because they make
You did
you
indeed.
dodge and block.
The
and
other
all that.
duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round,
But
they'll
again, a
really
reminder,
have
this
it
is
in
on
for you.
hard.
You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at
I'm
least
afraid I'm
surviving the
adding,
next round. I'll let you know when we're ready.
Insane.
Hope to see
I
you
don't know
then.
what they'd call fourth difficulty because they usually do
The
a
next
theme
round is
to
for all the
the
gobstones,
franchise.
so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
Resex mode? No, that'd make it easier, wouldn't it?
You'd think so. Probably dark arts or something like that is what they'll end up doing if they had a harder difficulty. Just an educated guess. I don't think they've announced anything like that, but I haven't keeping close tabs either.
Might some kind soul help me?
Now, while we have a moment, I am going to do a quick look at the quest log to see how much it's showing. Yeah, not really much for this chapter. For tags, but there is a lot that
I
that
trust
ends up
Mr.
happening.
Brattleby was able to accommodate you.
I
remember
finished all
that.
of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
What I love is they did take enough effort to coordinate with the old games and Hogwarts Mystery on the spell movements.
Good work.
It doesn't seem like a big deal, but it does add up a bit.
Set up a few targets for you.
Incendio!
You're getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Turn to Professor Pig's classroom, yes.
If only a new student would help me.
It just means probably the video after this one will be clearing side missions. With honestly one of them being left alone. Because I learned the hard way with my casual, you cannot do one of those without a nightmare. There's a chest in here I overlooked? Yep, I sure is. The gray and silver. I don't know if I have any wand handles going yet. I think so. Better than nothing? That's not the worst. Of course, black and silver goes with almost everything anyway, so.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
I don't like this. He's saying trouble for him. With the guy being killed by the dragon.
Is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait
I'll
a
say
bit
it,
longer.
and I'm trying not to use too
We
much
have
profanity
no
in
choice.
this
It would be
series.
unwise to
Asshole.
provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Thing is, I remember at first everyone thought Omnis was just a little Easter egg. And then they started got far enough in to realize actually you deal with him quite a bit.
Revelio. Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books, so do all that you can to avoid her.
She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian.
At least some of these dialogues I'd never triggered before, so... Realizing he actually warns you to try to steer clear of Peeves if you can.
See there? That's the door we need to reach.
And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it, and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try. Quietly now.
Dude, come on. Yeah, I do, and then I go far enough down for tutorial for that to kick in. That's about right. And I will just say these prefects suck.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase. Damn.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now,
I hate about this is
here's
you're
what we're
right
going
in
to do.
shot of her.
I'll create a
If you
distraction
looked over,
to draw
you're
her
screwed.
away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock.
That makes
So
sense,
now it's
actually.
just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Yeah, that's a word double cast of it.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
I'll be honest, I almost screwed that up this time. Trying to keep track of where she is, so I don't get caught. Not as easy as it sounds sometimes. Because their path does randomize a little bit.
And he's just standing
That wasn't
there.
so difficult after all. Now, find that book.
Now, the little joke things I've found back here, I will try to show.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice.
Revelio.
Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
I still think that's kind of mean. Well, it's like a bad in it.
Should be
Then
in
there's
the
that
playground.
thing.
No need for us to be skulking about.
No explanation past it being there. And I almost got myself caught because
So what
of
is it
that.
you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No,
I won't bitch
we've
about
tried
another
everyone
Winterfell.
from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's.
Definitely don't have enough of
But
that.
I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
I think I'm safe to be up right now.
Secrets of the darkest arts.
Revelio.
I'm impressed.
Bad part is, I've noticed this. I've usually, with the random storyline chest, have gotten a fair amount of gear even. And so far, I've been extremely unlucky on that front.
Let's play.
Reparo.
People think it's bullshit. I used to think it was. Oh, I got a trigger. That's right.
Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty.
Only thing they did to Peeves that I never visualized is I used to visualize Peeves as student age. Otherwise. Not midlife crisis.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Revelio.
And again, more gold. I heard that crunch.
I don't think the mic caught it.
I don't know. All I know is I heard it.
Of course. Traces of ancient magic.
Yes.
There must be more to this room.
Trifecta school robe.
Not still school rope.
It's also an upgrade.
You also got another wand handle?
Yeah, I picked up a wand handle back at one point.
I love the trifecta set.
It is a pretty set. And honestly, at least that doesn't look like it's a dusty robe. And honestly,
Okay, it matches the house colors.
it does. I might screw with appearances, casual appearances in the next video because of working on side quests. Make character more comfy. No, thing is, I will say this for those who are playing this, watching randomly. Trust me when I say when you have the opportunity, just do that just in case it does something weird. Go through the wrong side of the gate. Once in a great while, there is something there. Not every time. But enough to make it worth a consideration. Gloves.
Dueling gloves.
Since I don't think I have gloves yet.
Nope.
At least not gloves with stats.
Usually we got a whole new ensemble at this point.
With the casual run, yeah. But I explore. I have a good 10 hours in at this point on the casual. Easy. I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing any obvious loot in here.
Revelio. Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
What?
Sorry, I'm on that new game. I'm surprised that she's can't get hers.
Yeah, and then it gives the tutorials for that stuff.
Revelio.
Kind of bogus. Of all things, the first time playing through, I couldn't figure out how to get to these, so... Another screw roll. Okay. My answer, it's an improvement, I'll wear it. I kind of like the other's appearance more, though.
That feels like the 7th year that paid too much to have their school robe
Embellished.
Yeah.
And... Or they did it themselves, sort of thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
That was too damn close. That was nearly Let's Play curse right there.
This must be the way forward. But
Trying to give a good smooth view and screw myself up with it. It's saying comparative stats.
It looks better.
Yes and no.
It looks like a Quidditch rope.
It looks more like a Quidditch rope. I could see that for like the Triwizard Tournament too.
Yeah.
Something a little snugger to make it less likely to get caught on stuff.
And you know, the random girl student going, I need to have my boobs just fully accentuate.
It's weird that a normal spellcast won't work on those. You have to do the wrong.
Well, it's supposed to be the ancient magics.
Yeah, but that's basic cast. That's something that Big's supposed to talk.
About me.
Crimson Mystic
I
Ensemble
don't know that one.
and Crimson Clockwork. That's why I'm enjoying replaying it. Is
Every time we get new outfits that we haven't seen. Oh, come on!
asshole.
That's a level 10.
That's a level. I am level 9.
Okay. At least you can wear a scar.
Better than nothing. You had to mention Doctor Who. I could blame the game because there was a microphone in the game bad.
Quit listening to me.
Incendio.
Screwed up that time a little bit, didn't I?
Just kind of being a jerk.
Oh, I'll talk about timing that wrong.
I like seeing that.
Oh, come on.
What, did it knock you off?
Yes, it knocked me off. Luckily, it didn't count as a death. I gotta be very careful now, though. I am out of health potions and practically 0 health.
It is a book after all.
I will say it, too damn close.
I agree with looking around like, okay, am I gonna get beheaded if I look in the pensive?
It feels like a trap.
All of that shit and then just a pensive. In a way, it kind of feels like they were trying to play with tuberculosis with him.
Kinda does.
Because he feels like the tiny Tim of the game.
For that scene, for the scene, yeah. That must have been nice living for statues of secrecy.
That's what makes me think tuberculosis.
No offense, I could also, in a way, also see it being asthma because going from dust to pollen. But it doesn't explain the crutch with that argument.
In most portrayals of TV and any media, has a little boy with a cough and a crutch.
Well, part of it is they usually need the crutch to stay upright because of how heavy the coughs get.
Yeah.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood.
I love that it's the
Professor
headmistress
McCaw.
and not
We
Rackham running
understand
it.
that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual
It shows
situation.
just because you got an
starting
ancient
as a
magic
fifth
doesn't
year.
mean you're going to get a high
As it
position.
happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach,
I'm not
when
100%
we
sure
spoke
the other
yesterday
three
after class, you asked about the
I'm sure
beautiful
he did not.
swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
Only one we know for
recognized
sure
you
does is
immediately.
Rackham.
I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it
Because
was
there's
certainly
commentary
real to me.
from
It was not your
Rookwood about
imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too.
Rackham
But
seeing
we've
it,
never
but-
known of another
Yeah.
who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient
I love it says
magic is
particular
wielded.
form of ancient
Ancient
magic.
magic.
So there's more than
Few
one.
are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Thing is,
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few.
She wearing a time turner?
I think she
We
is.
ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here
Well, you know,
today.
headmistress, there's a lot of paperwork.
Okay, I got through half of it. Oh shit, it's due in 5 minutes.
I was gesturing like I was doing the turns.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight.
If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
The thing is, I wish you had more of a proper confrontation with Peeves. Personally.
Didn't you have a confrontation with a poltergeist at one point, at least for this?
Yeah. Just thinking, I think that was the end of that chapter, technically.
Gotta bring the book too. When it comes back, but
Yeah, it's technically chapter's not done yet. It just updated that point. You've returned to Pig's classroom. Professor, I'm breaking rules already. It's my second day.
I broke into the restricted section. Imagine screaming that down the hall.
And
Running right by Phineas Nigellus. I broke into the restricted section. Excuse me? Oh shit.
You have no proof past my confession.
Sprint away. Professor Fig, welcome back. I wasn't sleeping on your classroom floor.
Again?
I've been sleeping in his office.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking
I
on
look
it,
like I
perhaps
think it's
best
best you
spare
spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book
Actually, I see a little bit of an artistry screw up.
Still, I will
Two of the
need
torn
time
pages
to study what remains.
have the same artwork.
Perhaps we can still salvage something useful.
It's a
That may
little
take some
thing,
time.
but I'm kind of disappointed they slipped with it.
I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than
And I'll be honest, I'm going to be trying to do a change of pace for me.
You've done
I usually
exceptionally
neglect
well.
the potions.
I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return.
The Wingaweld I use
and
religiously,
don't
but
neglect
the
your
others
friends.
I tend to neglect.
You may
So,
be surprised by how much you can learn from
and the
them
fact
as
I'm
well.
on the edge of being able to start that, I'm tempted to next video work on that, then do the video of the side missions. Because I'm pretty sure we just finished that chapter.
Oh, it's not loaded yet.
Yep. Enough to tell me yes. So yeah, everybody, that's going to be all for this video. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.